What's up, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the English Up podcast. Today, we're diving deep into the world of healthy routines. And let's give a big shout out to our new guest, Layla.
Hey there, podcast fam. I'm stoked to chat about my daily health habits. Let's get started.
All right, Layla, what time do you usually roll out of bed?
I usually get up around 6 a.m., and then I'll get ready for the day. What about you?
I'm a bit of a night owl, so I usually wake up around 6:30. After I freshen up, I feel super refreshed. Then, I'll usually have a cup of joe to get me going. Do you drink coffee in the morning, Layla?
I love coffee, but I don't drink it every day. Instead, I'll have a cup of tea. I'm a tea person. I love the taste and smell of tea.
Wow, tea in the morning? That's awesome.
Yeah, you should try it sometime. It's just as good as coffee, and some teas are even good for your heart.
For sure, I'll give it a shot. So let's talk about the next part of our morning routine. It's breakfast. Layla, before I ask you what you usually eat, I want to know, have you ever skipped breakfast?
Oh, definitely. When I was in college, my schedule was so crazy that I almost always skipped breakfast.
Same here. I hardly ever ate breakfast in college. I'd always sleep in and combine breakfast and lunch into one meal.
I know exactly what you mean. After a while, I realized my stomach wasn't feeling so good. So, in my senior year, I decided to change my daily routine and be healthier.
Totally. I had a similar experience, but it took me a little longer to realize it.
When did the light bulb go off for you?
When I started my first job. It's kind of funny, but I had to wake up on time to go to work.
And then you realized the power of waking up on time and having a healthy routine?
Exactly. And that's when I started eating breakfast after years of skipping it. So, Layla, what's your go-to breakfast?
Oh, I usually just have 2 fried eggs, a yogurt with granola. It's my favorite. What about you, Dylan?
I'm a sandwich guy. It's quick and easy. I always have deli meat and eggs in the fridge.
Do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Yeah, definitely. I prefer smooth peanut butter. What about you?
I like crunchy peanut butter. I love the texture. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are one of my favorites too. They're so easy and delicious.
It only takes about 15 minutes to make a healthy breakfast, but it can really make a difference. Not only does it give you energy, but it also boosts your metabolism, improves your memory, and helps you focus. How can you do your best work on an empty stomach? Plus, if you skip breakfast, you'll probably end up eating more at lunch and gain weight or have stomach problems. So, everyone, even if you're busy, make time for breakfast. So, let's talk about the next part of our day, work. Layla, do you work in an office or do you work from home?
It's a mix of both, Dylan. My company only requires us to be in the office 3 days a week, so I can work from home on the other 2 days.
That sounds amazing. So, do you prefer working from home or in the office?
Actually, I like a mix of both.
Why is that?
Well, if I worked from home all the time, I think I'd get stressed and maybe even a little depressed. It can be lonely just sitting at a computer all day. But if I went into the office every day, I'd get tired of commuting, especially on rainy or snowy days. Who wants to leave the house in that kind of weather?
Exactly.
So, being able to work from home on some days is really nice.
I appreciate your honesty, Layla. I think we all need a balance between socializing and having alone time to recharge, especially introverts.
Totally. Dylan?
So, when you're at the office, do you usually have lunch with your coworkers?
Yeah, we usually walk to a nearby restaurant for lunch, and then I'll go for a short walk before heading back to work. It helps me feel refreshed and focused.
What about when you're working from home?
It's a little different. I usually make my own lunch, and after that, I'll do some chores or clean up a bit before getting back to work.
That's pretty flexible. Do you drink tea after lunch?
I used to, but not anymore.
Oh, why's that?
Well, tea keeps me up at night, and when I stay up late, I feel really tired the next day and I can't focus at work. So I realized I should only drink tea in the morning.
Yeah, I totally agree. Tea has caffeine, which can help you focus and feel more alert, but if you drink it too late, it can keep you awake at night and make you feel tired the next day.
And then because you're tired, you drink more caffeinated drinks to wake yourself up, and then you can't sleep at night. It's a vicious cycle.
I'm glad you broke that cycle.
Me too. I'm really happy with my healthy routine. It makes me feel good and helps me be more productive.
Hey, dear audience, you're listening to English Up podcast, and we're talking about the big power of a healthy routine. If you're loving Layla's tips, drop a comment below. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out. Now, let's dive into what happens after the workday is over.
Oh, I can guess your next question, and I'm excited to share.
Sure, Layla. So, can you tell our listeners what you usually do after work?
Well, if I'm at the office, it usually takes me about 30 minutes to drive home. On my way back, I'll stop by the grocery store and pick up some food. Depending on my mood, I'll decide whether to cook or not.
And what about when you work from home?
If I'm working from home, I always cook for myself.
Do you have any other activities after dinner, or do you just relax?
Oh, yeah, plenty.
Tell me and the listeners all about it.
I usually work out for about 45 minutes every day, and then I'll shower and eat dinner.
Now I know why you're in such great shape, Layla.
Thank my dear.
How long have you been working out regularly, and how do you stay consistent?
It's only been a little over a year. You know, staying consistent with a workout routine is a whole different story.
Can you give us a quick summary and maybe inspire our listeners?
Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't want to look and feel good, right? Before, I joined a gym like 5 times, and I'd only stick with it for a month or two. It was a vicious cycle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was even a time when I didn't go at all.
Why was that, Layla?
I guess I just wasn't motivated enough and didn't really care about my health at the time.
But what motivated you to start this time?
When my clothes didn't fit anymore, I knew it was time to start working out again.
And this time it stuck?
You could say that, but I started small.
How so?
Well, I knew if I suddenly started working out for an hour every day, my body wouldn't be able to handle it, and I'd probably quit the next day.
So, you broke it down into smaller steps?
Exactly, Dylan. I set a goal to work out for just 15 minutes a day for the first month, and then gradually increase the time each month. My goal by the end of the year is to work out for an hour every day.
Wow, Layla, you're really inspiring me. Just listening to you, I'm already thinking about starting a workout routine. Breaking down your goals is really smart.
Actually, breaking down your goals can help you get results faster.
Yeah, I totally agree. Hopefully, Layla's workout journey can inspire our listeners as well. Remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes for more English lessons and life tips.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Every subscription means a lot to Dylan.
And now, let's talk about the final part of our day, bedtime. So, what time do you usually go to bed, Layla?
Around 10 p.m. on weekdays and 11 p.m. on weekends.
I usually go to bed around that time too. Do you use your phone or read books before bed?
I used to read books, but the funny thing is, I'd get so caught up in the story that I could never put the book down.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, exactly. So now I save my favorite books for the weekends and listen to a podcast on something I'm interested in before bed.
That's a great habit, Layla. You've really built a healthy daily routine.
It's all about breaking it down into smaller steps, Dylan.
After doing a lot of research and reading about health, I've learned that a new day doesn't start in the morning or after we wake up, but the night before.
I totally agree. If you don't get a good night's sleep, your whole day is ruined.
So, to build a healthy daily routine, you have to start with getting enough sleep tonight. And today, Layla has shown us the big power of a healthy routine.
I hope this little share can motivate you guys. Good night if you're listening to this at night, and if it's morning, have a productive day. Love you all. And by the way, if you want me to be on the show again, leave a comment below for Dylan. Love you all.
See you
next time,
next
listener.
time, listener.